Just whatever it takes type guy. Whatever it is that night that's needed for me, that's what I'm going to bring and do to the best of my ability.
I know it's just one game and an exhibition, but how did it feel playing next to Dejan, sort of working through that chemistry?
It's big, just knowing that throughout the year we're going to play off each other a lot, play with each other, and so just getting that first experience under our belt against another opponent, I mean, it was great, and we just saw the potential that can go for.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you mostly played the point. How was it kind of playing the two a lot more and maybe, playing in a different role than you used to?
Like I said, man, whatever role it is that they put me in, that's what I'm going to do to the best of my ability. So, I mean, as long as I'm out there playing, as long as I'm out there doing things to help our team, it doesn't really matter where I'm playing. As long as I'm out there, I'm fine with it.
Is that a new experience, though, maybe, playing that?
It's new, but we're trying to incorporate where me and Dejan play off each other, so we both playing some one, playing some two. So, I mean, it's a work in progress, but, it's a new experience just because I was used to being on the ball more often, but, I mean, it's a role that I've really grown into and I take pride in.
Do you find that there's a lot of interchangeable parts on this team, like a lot of guys that can play multiple positions like that? Is that like the identity of this team?
For sure. We have a lot of guys that can play multiple positions. I think that's going to make us even more dangerous and harder to scout because you never know who's going to be playing what position, who's going to be doing what for the team that given night. But we feel like that we have a lot of guys that are very versatile and can do a lot of different things.
How's the shooting on this team?
I would like to say great. Coach Johnson really loves the three ball, so he wants to shoot a lot of them.
He always talked about pushing the tempo. How fast can this team go, and how many points you think you guys can score?
Our goal every possession is to score in the first 5 seconds of the shot clock. So we're trying to get the ball out, get the ball out of the court, and get the first best shot available. So I don't really know how many points we can score, but hopefully we're putting up a lot of them.
Is there a confident bunch, too, especially with your shots, that you guys kind of like feel you can make anything on the court?
Yeah, just having a coach that wants you to shoot the ball, it just gives you confidence as a player. Just knowing that if it's an open look, he's going to get mad if you don't shoot it. And so just having that confidence, just knowing that your coach got your back and he wants you to shoot it, it just gives you confidence as a player.
What is it like out there? Riley was just kind of talking about, in that second year under Avery, you know what to do. This is your first year. What is it kind of like getting adjusted to knowing what Avery wants, what he expects, and that kind of thing?
Well, he does a really good job of bringing us in and talking to us, sitting down one-on-one, and letting us know exactly what it is that he's thinking, exactly what it is that he wants from us, and those type of things. So I feel like throughout the summer he did a really good job of meeting with me and talking with me and letting me know what he wanted me to do. And so now that we're coming into the season, I have a good grasp on what it is that he wants from me, and not even just from me, but from the team, being one of the leaders of the team. So knowing what he's expecting and knowing what he's expecting me to do for the team. So I feel like he's done a really good job of really communicating and letting me know what it is he needed from me.
Is the excitement around the team what you expected coming in?
For sure. It's really exciting, and now that it's actually here, and we've been training really hard since the summer, all preseason, and now that it's actually here, man. You can really tell the buzz in the locker room, buzz around the apartments and things of that nature. Just ready to just get out there and compete.
You've been on the SEC level before. What's the second go through like for you?
Man, I'm just ready to play, just to compete, just knowing that any given night you're playing against some of the best in the country, and so just to have that. Just being a competitor and just knowing that you're playing against the best each and every night, man, it's just something that you grow up dreaming about. And so just having that, I'm just blessed to have the opportunity to be back in the SEC, so I just want to make the best of the opportunity.
Going back to your leadership, brother, how have you kind of embraced that role so far?
Just trying to, just being the older guy on the team, just trying to help the younger guys understand, letting them know that never take a day off, never take a play off, because it can easily be taken away from you, and the season is going to fly by. So make sure you take advantage of every opportunity to get out there, go out there, have fun. Make sure, I always preach to the guys, make sure that we have fun, because at the end of the day, it's just a game. And so just go out there, have fun, do your best you possibly can, and just let everything else take care of itself.
You touched on.
You have kind of a unique perspective in that you've also been at a mid-major, for want of a better term, school that's played against SEC, Big Ten competition. How's Coastal going to approach this?
They're going to approach it with nothing to lose, really. They're going to come out here and play extremely hard. Coming from that level, just know that the coach is probably preaching to them that we put on our shoes just like they put on their shoes. And so we're human just like them. And so as long as they come out and play hard, they're going to have a chance. So I know they're going to come out here and play extremely hard and do everything they possibly can to try to put themselves in a position to be successful at the end of the night.
You've talked about versatility. What is that like when you maybe even, one play after another, switching from the point to the two, and kind of what is that like for you to do that in action?
I mean, it's something that you get used to throughout practice. Coach Johnson does a really good job of having guys having different lineups each day. We're guys playing different positions in practice. So when it comes down to it in the game and our numbers getting called for that certain play or that certain position, we've already been through it multiple times in practice. So it's kind of like something that we've already been through. So we've already ran the play, or already been in that spot, been in that position. So we know what to look for. We know what to expect.
So you're not really like changing your mindset, going from the 1 to the 2 and back again or something like that?
Nah, it's just, you could say it's kind of changing your mindset, but like I said, it's something that we've already played through. So it's just something that we're familiar with, and so it's not really a big adjustment for us. It's something that we just used to doing now because the way that Coach Johnson has been with us in practice.
Does it help that maybe not only what you're supposed to do on that play, but because you've worked at that play at a different position, maybe you know what the other guys are supposed to do?
Yeah, for sure. It's just like everybody's on the string out there. And so knowing that you've been in that position and you know what he's supposed to do, maybe he forgot, but you've been there, so you can be like, hey, you're supposed to be here. Hey, come set this screen. Hey, do that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it just helps us be a better team just when everybody knows what everybody else is supposed to do in the court.
Let's do one more